Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to some more Factorio Space Age. So I built, I made some small modifications to this. Small modifications. We're still running out of power. Today we're gonna solve power problems over here. And then so I got this guy here going, and basically what this does is request all the scrap from up here. It takes the scrap and just loads it straight into this guy. It outputs whatever garbage it makes. It sushi belts around to this guy here, and then once it gets down here, um, it basically it gets each box has its own pickup. Now each one of these boxes is tied to another inserter. So once these boxes get full, right? So almost full. So once this, the last thing gets filled up, or starts to get stuff in it, we'll grab it, drop a stack onto the belt. That stuff then goes down here to the second section here. It gets, basically recycled again. There's a loss every time you recycle something. So these just kind of do that, and it does the same thing where then it gets picked up. So basically, it can turn like red and blue circuits into green circuits and plastic. So I get some plastic in here, right? And then if this plastic ever gets filled up, it gets the same treatment. It gets dumped on this belt. It gets over here. It gets into this recycler, and then then these recyclers output and then basically feed back into themselves. So anything like you're seeing iron plates thing, to keep me from getting overwhelmed with iron plates, they'll basically get put in here. They'll get if anything comes out of the recycler because when an iron plate, you can't get anything from it, so it just basically makes another iron plate. So here we can do this. So you'll see iron plates that come in, and then once they kind of get this is going to cause a problem, because, well, of course it will. And then so once that kind of gets done, they start picking up the iron plates, and then you'll see I put all those in there, all the gears in there, and then it's going to slowly get that stuff kind of recycled down so that it eventually will do this. Now, it is possible that this could get completely backed up and could cause problems. I guess to help with that, if I do this, actually, where is, am I not requesting those? I thought I was. Oh, I'm not requesting them. Let me request some of these. That The only issue is, so what happens with this guy if I should have him here. And I built a new supply ship. So this supply ship here is just it's going to Volcanus, it's loading miners, it's loading foundries, and then um, tungsten plates and carbide, right? Then it goes to Gleba, it gets stack inserters, carbon fiber, and then if there is spoilage there, it will grab any spoilage it can get, uh, the nutrients if it can't. And then that way the nutrients will get in here and spoil, and then I have spoilage. And then it drops all that stuff off down here. And kind of the reason I do that, let's see what this guy does. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Um, see, and the problem is so it gets stuck. So I can't actually use that guy. Can I use a green one? So the green one will just kind of grab whatever there. If it can make a stack, it will. If not, over a certain period of time. Like I wish I could just tell it, hey, if you don't have a full stack in um so what these will do now is that we'll take the green stuff or the green ones, we'll put them on the inside. It's going to slow that whole situation down a little bit, but it should keep it from getting backed up. So if this outside belt gets completely full, these things can still output, and that's the important thing here, as we need to be able to output. But yeah, so I just have these guys. They're kind of doing that. Like I said, really, the trick here is to try to get us some fuel. So in preparation for that, I ran up here. I got this guy. Oh, you need. Oh, hey, you just go there, and then you'll be okay. Yeah, just move over. And then you'll there you go. Now you're connected. So I have all this stuff up here. So what I want to do is build me like I'm gonna build me like one here. Then we'll build one here, right? And then let me get this. Grab those guys. Uh, the helium ore, we need to start working on that here in a little bit, and we will. Right. So we basically have heavy oil coming in, right? So now the trick is how do we get from heavy oil to power? And then if we go in, do I have you? I want you to drop. Where's the chemical plant? Drop that, drop that, drop that. Drop those down here. I need those now. I don't need those. I might need those. I'll drop them anyway, just to be safe. All right. So now the last time I had to use trains to get all this stuff down here, so I'm very happy that I don't have to do that anymore. So that makes my life a whole lot easier. I'm not sure why you guys are not cooperating. You're all connected. Oh, that's why. Here, you can go there. And then that way, both sides of that will be connected, and that should help that out quite a bit. There you go. So now we should be all happy together. I don't know why these things aren't getting built. I didn't turn my robots off, did I? Do I not have robots? Yeah, I have robots. Why aren't you being built? All right. We out of power or something? Oh, we should be getting power. All right, let me get down here. Come here. Why aren't you working? Uh, give me those. I don't think the chemical plants is what I need, but I'm gonna take those anyway. All right. Uh, transport ship. Just drop those. Can one of y'all please put my guys down here? Right. So now the trick is we need to figure out how to get from oil, right, to power. So we're gonna start by doing this guy here. No, not that one. This one, right? And then we'll do this guy like this. And then this, we can just go straight to solid fuel, right? So if we go to solid fuel, and then let's see, get us. I don't have any pipes. Why don't I have any pipes? Oh, I could probably just make pipes down here. I'll be all right. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm not summoning everything every chance I get, and trying to actual make this stuff here because I have it, so it doesn't make sense for me not to bring it down here. So we'll do this to there and then this to here. And then that should start bringing that down to us. Now, that being said, we don't have enough of those. So we'll have those slowly being built down here, a stack of each. So it's not going to be super fast, but it will go. Right now, let's go ahead. Now we'll do that. All right. So hopefully that will get stuff figured out. All right. You guys fine. Go X this guy. Now the good news is I don't need to actually uh do much with um power because this whole thing's covered in power. It's great. So we'll do this guy here too. That I guess technically I don't need to do I can just do this. Right? Do like that. And technically we could just power this with the this fuel. But I'm gonna need rocket fuel eventually anyway. Right, so this will all go through like that. That'll be fine. That should give us plenty of solid fuel. And then so we'll just do that. And that will give us those guys. And then I need to get how it is. We do that. And then this guy changes to oh, I need water for fracking. We have water, we can do that. Let's see. So we'll do this. Because we can just do just melting ice to get water. And we can get water up here, it'll be fine. And then we need to do that, right? And then so the trick here is I need for how many of these guys I'm gonna use. Now these I do need to do right. Do that. Do this like this. Right. So all that stuff will come in there. Now we do need to get water. Maybe I'll just put water down here. You know what? Let me figure out how far we're gonna do. We'll pump water in from the other end. Like that. that. I'll be okay there. Horizontally. Like that. So I'll put you like this. Like that. All right. And then do this guy like this and like that. All right. So that will get a little bit of cracking out. We do need to get you there and you there like that. All right. So that'll give us that. And then you can go there like that. And you can go like that. And then we get those out. We get this guy, this, and this right like this. And then still just hurting you. Extend all those down. I think what's happening is it's making underground pipes with it, which is quite possible. Also, uh, send those down. All right, so that should give us all of those. Do like this. No, that is not where I wanted it at all. I want you here, you there like that. And technically, do this like this, so that way we can't backflow. Not that we'll be backflowing there, but it just makes it easier. And that's really what you're doing is you're trying to keep them from backflowing with the pumps. The pumps act like check valves, and it helps keep the system that you're heading towards pressurized. So we want to do that. And this probably isn't going to be enough for all the craziness we're doing, but it'll be enough to get us started. All right. So hopefully that will all eventually get figured out. Now, I do need to get a belt through here. And then let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Right. And then this should go on the outside. Because that would be on the outside and spin around on the inside. So those will go on the outside over there. So that will do exactly what we need it to do. And then that will bring those guys down. Now, we need water. So I need to get water like through that. The underground belt is there just so I can walk through that. Even though I think I'm be able to walk through it without it. I'll be all right. And then let's get us another one of these guys. do that. And then do that. We're gonna request ice. There's ice there. Let's get more of it. Let's get 500 of it. So that should bring us that, and then that should pump water into all this guy. Then, yeah, that thing's yeah, just coming out. And then this is a lot of solid fuel. This is ridiculous amounts of solid fuel. It's basically like 4 or 5 is the like yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3, like 5 solid fuels stacked up. It's like 5 blue belts of solid fuel. It's a little bit. Just a few. All right. So we should have at some point once we start getting water up here, and we need power. So that is one of the things we need. Now, what something else I want to do here, because I need one of these up here. It'll just make my life a lot easier. Is I'm gonna bring one of these guys. Why are you weird? There should be. Okay, did I not do that down there? Are those that it covered? Oh, maybe because it was in here. So if I get rid of this guy, does it? It still stays covered. All right, so we can just do that. And the reason I want this up here is so I don't have to run a transmission line all the way from the bottom all the way up here to be able to do what I'm fixing to try to do. Because what I'm going to do is uh, basically try to keep the power kind of um, uh, modular, right? Or not modular, but I'm gonna try to put a hey, when all this stuff isn't working or isn't running well, just turn the power section off. All right. So now let me get. So we should have yellow at some point starting. I don't know why we don't. We just don't have. Oh, but that's why. Circular. All right. So that should do that, and then that should start pushing out orange. I may need to get more of this water stuff. They all turned on. So that's no, they're not all turning on. Right. So Control X. There. You know what? I don't need that. Make all the water now. Eventually, once you figured your life out. All right. So that will give us yellow. And then once we can do that, we can go over here and one more up here. Right. So I'm gonna do this guy here, and oh wait, it's not even this one. That is not even the right one. I need to do. You know what? Just do that. That's fine. Yeah, we're making modules. Let's see. I think I'm making those somewhere. Oh, now, so the reason the supply Fulgora ship, while we're waiting for that thing to figure out, the reason it's doing that and carrying stuff here is because when I get down here and I go to this guy down here, um, This guy needs spoilage, right? This guy needs tungsten carbide to be able to make these. So in order for me to have some of these in here, I've got to have that stuff. I don't know why this is only. Yeah, it's stack size 50. Oh, it's because we're just, and this is such a slow process. It takes forever to get all those done. In order to usually build those, I built this big, massive array, and I'm just trying to build enough to just kind of get started for now. We'll build a big array later. All right. So now we should have plenty of water once this pipe figures its life out. Dude, you got pipes right here. Put the pipe there. All right. Now, I should have, yeah, this guy right here. All right. So do this guy like this, right? And then this guy, we're going to tell him, say, hey, sir, can you make us rocket fuel, please? That would be great. And then do that like this. We'll do like that, like that, like that. You like that? That would be great. All right. So now this guy is going to need 10 solid fuel in and 10 light oil and 15 seconds. All right. So that's not going to be quite. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take uh, green in, green in, get rid of this, put you here, put you like that, put you like this. That would be great. And then we're going to take a little red guy like this, and then we're going to do like this, like this. We're going to copy all of this stuff. We're going to go here, and we're going to go here like this. Right? And then that should give us some rocket fuel out. Now the question is whether we actually take and build um or what we do with this stuff, right? So we have solid fuel. Let me get this guy here. Build these guys up here. And I probably don't need to put this many roboports in. It's just with the bot network. I mean, doing a bot network like that, I am basically everything being carried around by bots. It's good to have a lot of recharging stations. All right. So now up here, power, we're going to use solid fuel because that seems like a good plan to go. And we're going to take, um, this guy. I want you to send, uh, yes, technically it would be good to have, I don't kind of want to have a heat exchanger. I want to have, those need water though. Oh, heat exchanger still needs water. Okay, that's fine. Um, but these I think are faster. I drop those and then I drop these down. So we'll get this guy here. We're gonna do the same thing over here. Actually, we'll do it down here. It's fine. You there. That way we have nice little water guy right here. And then do this guy. Where are you? No, I'm here. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Let's go this guy like this. Then we'll do that. Now I think that burns fuel, consumes 6 water, and produces 60 steam. That consumes 60 steam. So technically I need one of those per, right? And then do that guy like this. Well, I guess technically I don't even need to do these 4, 6, 8, 10. And then let me get you. That should give us coverage all the way out there, right? So that should eventually get all that for us. And then they're mad because they don't have water. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do like this, like that, like that, like that, and then like that. Oh, bots are getting destroyed. Yeah, I lost 5 bots. Oh, I'm losing a lot of bots. It's because they're coming over here to bring ice. Do I have? I don't think I'll have any more of them. All right, go get more stuff. All right, all right. So what I want to do here is I want to take a green guy. Uh, I don't know why I always use green. I just do. I'm gonna grab this guy here. Tell it to go here, to here, to here, and then I'm gonna tell it to go uh, to there, right? And then this one, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna tell this guy recharge level A, right? And then this guy, I'm gonna tell it to enable disable. I'm gonna tell it I want it to go A, and then I want you to be 50, set constant, right? So uh, it's still a lot of belt, but if it should allow us to kind of not to completely it's still going to be a lot of waste down here. Um, I could probably set it up so that it's not as bad, but what will happen is this guy's going to get up to 50%. Okay, well we're clicking along quickly, a lot faster than I thought I was going to. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink that because that's still a lot of fuel down there. All right, we get red guy here. There, you can go there. you can go there like that. And then that way we can have those being made. We can have more of them being made if I do this. All right, look at that. Now we have lots of stuff being made. So now we have fuel. So we're starting to get the stuff that we need to get things. All right. So we do have uh, power now. So we shouldn't be running. We're going to start wasting rockets, I think, because um, I may need to just change these things to be, yeah, because even seven, like I'm loading seven of them in there. Oh, let's get rid of the stack inserters. I think it's still gonna do seven of them, but yeah. Ultimately, there's probably a better way to do this. I'll work on that later. I'm not gonna sit here and spend the next 30 minutes trying to figure that out. The next thing we need to do, what we need to do to kind of, I'm trying. I wanted it to do something. We need to build an electromagnetic science pack, right? So we need to build electromagnets. So really what we need to do if we start looking at this, right, is we need to Hologram processing. We've already done that, right? So we have Hologram processing. We should be able to uh, um, go back into our book here, this Hologram plate. It can be done in a foundry or in uh, an assembly machine, right? So what we're gonna do is we'll go down here and we'll look and see what it takes to do a, let's see, hold on, processing this guy here, a whole plate. Eventually, obviously, we want to do that in a foundry probably, but what we'll do is go ahead and do that. So we need Holium solution, right? Okay, so that is going to be a problem. So let's go back up here. This looks like a good place for it. All right, so we need this guy. So here we tell it we want it to do that, right? So that tells us we need this Holium solution. So if we go up here and look at our book, there's that. Where is hmm, Holium solution is made, it looks like, so I need stone, Holium ore, and water, and that is made in a chemical plant, right? So look at that. We have more need for ice. So we'll do this guy here again. We'll bring this guy down. And okay. So we'll do that guy there like that. We'll get us one of these guys here like this. All right, so that will give us water eventually once my guys get back. So you know what? Here, am I making chemical plants down here? Um, I am making chemical plants. It's slow because I need greens, but we're making them. All right, so now that is going to take over here. And let me do you there. Right. So if I go in here and I tell you to do this, right? So you need 10 water, and then you're going to take 10 seconds to craft, right? And that's 100 Holium solution. Okay. And then if I do you want 20 Holium solution and you're 1 second. So technically, I need one of these to run at full speed. I need two of these. Um, right. So if I do, and honestly, probably the better way to do this is to go up here and do like this. You're gonna make me sad. That's fine. So let's go tell you I want you to do that. All your buddies can do this also. Okay, so we just need water in. Control X these guys. We're gonna bring them over here. Like that. Easy enough, right? We'll get us some water. That stuff is all good there. Right, so that should start getting us holy more. Now, we do need to get the ore and the boxes in there, right? So that's easy enough to do. We'll just do here, 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 and here. And then we'll go up here and we'll say, hey, give me a blue box. Go like this. We'll go like this, like this, like this, like this, and like this. That's right, click, left click, left click, and holding down the shift button. And that tells it to bring me 3 and 6. Except for I want more. I want to be like 30 and like 60. So that way we have more than enough to be able to do what we need to in there. We're getting exploded by robots again. I need to get you there. I'm gonna get just build these things along this edge as far out as I can. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll just build those guys out there like that. So we'll get all those built over there, and then let's come up here and talk to this guy. I'm just gonna try to shrink this thing down as much as I can. Try to push back. Right. So now that is all covered. Once we actually get these guys built. Right. All right. So now we got power. Now we just got to get those things actually built. And I think, let me get down here. Let me go. I want you to build these. And then I want you to build those. I want you to build those. All right. So that should start having those being built. So I'm not having to import them. Let's see. Missing that over there. That's fine. There. Now you're not missing it. All right. So that should all be going once we actually have those built. It's just going to take us a minute to get that done. And then we'll do that. And then we'll do this guy like this, like this, like this. We're going to do you guys like that. Do that. These guys can all go like that. That would be great. Did I turn? Oh, my guy was turned off. That's why. All right. Well, that makes sense now. Let me get you. Can go there like that. That this this and this. So that should give us Holium solution once I actually connect it, and then that should give us a starting point, right? It just gives us some. Now you do want to be kind of uh, sparing with the Holium because it is rare. It's I think if you go and do we go and look at it here, I think it will tell us it's 1%. So it's fairly rare to get it. I think eventually you can get it where you get a better chance at getting it. But it is pretty rare. So that gives us that guy. So that's easy enough to do. So, and then I think we'll do this. So that way we won't completely like use every single thing to make it because we need some of this fluid for other things too. Um, all right. So, but if we go in here and look, right, and we're trying to get to this uh, pink, science, right? So we need to get electromagnetic supercapacitor. So we need to build an electromagnetic plant, right? So let's go down here and see what we need for an electromagnetic plant. Because I think we should be able to build those here, right? Right. And then, oh, look, refined concrete. That's the only thing we don't have. So refined concrete, what do we need for it? Let's see. Refined concrete. Refined concrete. So we need concrete, water, iron sticks. We're already making iron sticks. We already got water. Um, so we can just, I'm just going to take this guy up here and go plug him into the water that I already have. Right. And then we can take this guy like this. You know what? Sure, like that too. We're going to do refined concrete like this. Do like this. That. We'll do you here and here. We'll do, oh, so see, I want one of those. That I got right there. That guy there and there. This guy can go like this, and like this. Nope, I was in the way. Okay, like that. So left click, right click, left click. There, no, no, left click there. So that should give us all of those. Eventually get those two up here. You know what? I can probably get rid of a lot of this garbage in my inventory. I don't need it. I don't need it. All right. So that will give us refined concrete. That will allow us to start making these guys down here. We pretty much have everything else we need except for the refined concrete. So once that gets its life figured out, get that guy removed from my inventory. Those we don't need those. We don't need none of this stuff. And then I have this massive storage block over here because it's just it gets bad. I'm trying, really trying to not allow this thing to overload my system, which is why it's all kind of there's four of them, but they're all kind of self-contained. And stuff is only taken out of here to be brought over here. Um, so it's more like on demand. It's going to be a little bit slower to build things, but ultimately it should make our life a bit easier. And keep letting that mining productivity run. And then I need to get one of these guys right there. I need him. All right. So now if we take this guy up here and put him down, right? And then I want him to build, so I can make electrolyte, I can make superconductors. So this, I need electrolyte, right? And I need superconductors and then helium plates and all kinds of stuff, right? So this is heavy oil and helium solution and stone. That's not hard. This is light oil, right? And then helium plate, plastic bars. And we don't have a lot of plastic bars. Uh, Most of the plastic bars we have are specifically from uh, breaking stuff down. So if we go down here and look, like we don't even have any down there. There's some there. So I have 174 plastic bars that I've acquired by nefarious means. So we probably want to build a little bit extra plastic. And like I said, we have oil here, so it's not that difficult. It's just a slow process. But this is all building all that stuff. So we need to let this thing run for a minute because I need a bunch of these. Yeah, so we're slowly. I think the that we're slowly getting it to us. All right, so just to build the first couple of them here. Let's see. Let me get where I left you down there. All right, let me get you. I want you to go. Yeah, just keep 20 of those on me. That'd be great. So that way as they slowly build them. So kind of need. You know what? I'm just gonna probably use this area right here and just kind of keep building in this area. Most of my production here. So if I grab the first guy here, I do need solution, right? So where are you? So let's go. Let's build you here, right? And then I'm gonna tell you I want you to build solution, right? So that's easy enough to do. And then now this is gonna get start to get weird, right? So he wants me to bring the oil on one side, right? And then those guys kind of come out on the other side, which isn't super terrible, but it just takes some planning. And you can flip it around with where my pumps at? Where's my pumps at? Where's my pumps at? Oh yeah, they were up here. Give me one of those. All right, so we're gonna go down here to this guy here, and why isn't my green box showing up? That's weird. So you're gonna go there. That's fine. Um, and honestly, I can almost just do this guy like this. You there like that. Do these guys like this. Do that guy like that. Right. So once I get all that in, so that stuff is in. That's not hard to deal with. We'll do this guy here, right? And then now we are going to be fighting between the two, and this is where you start to run into trouble, right? Is we start running into um, the ore wanting to go to different locations. So that is going to make a problem. Now this guy here, go ahead, Control C this guy. We'll just put you there. So now what I'm gonna do is this whole thing here, right? But I'm gonna bring this guy here. I'm gonna flip it and horizontally this, and that is going to cause it to connect like that. So that way this will flow through, and those should start getting that. except for the part where it wants stone, right? And then we'll do this guy here. We'll do this guy. You're going to request stone. And there's so much stone out anyway that we have lots of it, right? So I'm not worried about overfilling this thing with stone. I am worried about not having that connected there. So that will be connected. So hopefully that will eventually start pumping that stuff in, and then we'll start be making electrolyte. All right, so we do have electrolyte being made. Okay, and then we can kind of take this thing and just kind of bring it out further here if we need to, and it's just going to slowly build for us. The next thing we need is to come up here like that. Next thing I need is to build these guys, right? So I need light oil for this. I need holy on plate, right? And then the same thing with this one. So I'm going to do this one like this, flip it horizontally like that, so they're connected. We're going to go over, and I do need water also for the light oil, right? Um, or I could just bring light oil down. How much light oil do we have up here? We have a ridiculous amount. Uh, so you know what? Let's just go bring light oil down. It's not that far for me to completely rebuild this whole setup and cracking and to get light oil. Like it's a bit much, right? So we'll just do that. Go get this guy down here, right? And then you there, put you here. Now I may need to put some pumps in as I am going quite a ways. There's that guy. Give me this guy like this. We'll be all right. So that will give us that. I may want to put a pump in just because I can. This. All right, so that will eventually figure its life out. There it goes. And then, so now we have that stuff being pumped down here. Then we'll get in, out, out. We're going to get these guys like this. I'm going to shorten their life down. So, because I do not need 9,000 of them. And then this is really where you end up running into problems is because uh, you're like, oh, and you forget to limit how much you can load, and then it just all of it, and like next thing you know, all of your stuff is basically converted into like semiconductors or something, and then you are not that they're not semiconductors. What are these things? But yeah, this is all just to get the stuff. Oh, I need to get. I don't have a rocket platform being made. So let's build us a launching platform, right? So there's the launching platform. I do need electric engine units. So I think I have everything else. I don't have electric engine units, which means I need um, lubrication. So that's Could be a problem, but it's not. So it could be a problem because I need lubricant, but the problem is we're pumping heavy oil straight out of the system here. So all we do is like this, and we go like this here, and then I change this guy from that to this like that. Oh, look at that! It just converts it now. And then I'll just do this, right? And then look at that! Now we have lubricant right here. It'll be great. And then so that get one of these guys here, like, and then I need this guy because those guys won't be hard to make. It'll be, but these guys are the ones that I need the lubricant for. So, right, so that will be easy enough to deal with, right? And then I'm just going to do that. I'm going to do, actually, you know what? I lied. I'll put you there like that. And then I'm going to tell you to make this guy like this. That'll be great. And then once that is made, put this guy up here. I want you spun around. Nope, I want you further. I want this guy here. I want this guy here, right? And then this guy, I want you to make this. So you need greens, right? So, and then you need all this stuff. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to tell you to go get green circuits. Like that. Okay. And then once we get all that stuff built, I'm going to build this guy like this. I'll build this guy like this guy like this. And then I'm going to build a red guy here. And then I'm going to do you like that, you like that. Then I'm going to go get my wires, wired there. No, that's not what I want to do. I want you to go to there, to go to there. Okay. Now you are going to enable disable, and you're going to say these motors, right? And then like, you know what? You can make 100 of them, right? So that will allow you, and as long as you're there, you're good, right? And then you are going to do very similar, except for you're going to do these motors, right? And then you're going to do 100 also, right? Easy, easy peasy. Look at that. Great. Then we're just going to take this whole thing like this and just go, there, do that. And then we're going to do this like that. And then that's all going to be, there you go. Easy. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go build other things too in the future. But this will just give us the motors that we need for things and stuff. Now let's go back down here, and this guy, I should have everything else I need though. So we should be able to do that. And then look at that, everything's coming. All right. So we'll build us some space platforms so that way we can get stuff off of this planet. We've already built those. We're already building these, right? So the next thing that we need is if we go in here, where are they? No, we can't. Oh no, we need to build the magnets next. Um, so here. So you go there. Right. So I want you to build these guys, right? So you need batteries and then you need electric, right? So most of the stuff is just got to be brought to us. That's fine. I do need to bring electrolyte up. So I'm going to do something very similar here, like this guy, like this guy, like Let's do horizontal like this. All that stuff will go. This will go like this and like this instead. So that way you're bringing the stuff I need instead of the stuff you want to bring me. Now, if you ever do that and you're like, oh, this just brought me weird stuff that I don't need, you can hit trash, unrequest it. Like, so the plastic that shows up, we can say, beep, don't go away. And then this can go away, right? And then, so we're going to do this. And then those things should be limited, yeah, to limited to one, right? And then we'll do this, that, like this. And then, in you go. All right. So that should, once it gets green circuits, and green circuits are always a problem. They are just the green circuits here. The problem is just real. Transport 3, you should be all. Why are you not loaded? Why are you not loaded? Who is? Oh, you know what? I bet you I know what's going on. Police factory. Yep. Um, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You are just not being cooperative. I'm trying to get this thing to have enough like fuel and stuff to be able to go someplace else, but it takes forever for this thing to start up. All right. So that should eventually get us those things. We're just missing green circuits. And this guy not having picked up any green circuits yet is useless for me to send him back. Um, Let me go over here and look. Da, 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 da. How are you doing on blue circuits? You're almost completely full. That's fine. I don't need blue circuits right now. I need green circuits. That should hopefully pop out some greens. Yeah, there's some greens. Some greens and some reds. All right, so the side effect of this too is that fact now that you can just go through here and just be like, nope, I need green circuits and be able to fill that. Now the only bad part about that is if I overfill them. I don't think I could overfill the green circuits. I don't think it's possible. It's just this thing just can't pull the green circuits off fast enough. It's just completely overloaded. But these guys are going to grab them out pretty much as fast as I could put them in. And then we'll start building our blue circuits back up. Do, 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 do. All right. So, and then these are all expandable, so I can just kind of build more off to the sides of them. All right. And then that should give us the ability. Oh no, it did it. It researched it, I think. I think we can just make them now. So crafting on the electroplanet magnetic plant, right? So basically we need basically electrolyte, we need holmium solution, we need an accumulator, right? So we end up want to make accumulators, which we kind of already are. I just probably want to make them faster. Um, because the accumulators that I'm making down here, I'm not making that many of them. So we need holmium, we need electrolyte, and the rest of the stuff we can bus in. So it may be um this guy. put you there. And then, so this is going to get kind of weird, right? So I'm going to tell it to do the pink guy here like this, right? Now these I don't have to worry about on being, these don't spoil. So that's at least helpful. All right. So I'm just going to build, I thought I was going to build four of them. Let me put you there like that. All right. Now I got four of them. All right. So, it's the easiest way to do this. Probably just do that like that. That'll be fine. This would go like this, like that. All right, let me get this guy, and we'll go like that. That will be all good and fun and great. And then these guys here, you can go like that. And then you can go like this and like this. Those will go like that. That'll be good there. So we'll go here, do like this, and we're gonna do this. And then, so that stuff will all go like that. And then we need to get SD like this. And then blue requester. Do I want to do blue requester or do I want to do like this? Because this needs every 10 seconds, I need an accumulator, right? So how long does it take me to make an accumulator? Uh, 10 seconds crafting time, right? And then, so do like this, like this, like this. Now, if I do, you know what? Do you there and you like that. If I do that, then I can do this guy here. I can do one here, right? And then we can do this, like this. Do like that. Do that, that'll be fine. That will be fine. There you go. All right, so that will start making accumulators for us. And then we should have problems. That's what we're going to have. See. That doesn't do me any good to do that. Um, the only thing I could do would be to red box it or red arm it in. No, and I want to red arm it. Oh, I don't want to red arm it. No, wait. Oh, yeah, I need superconductors here. All right, so let me get this guy here like this. Then I want to put you here. And then I want you to request those, but I only want like 10 of them there. All right, so that should start requesting those in. We'll get us our little red guys out like this. And then that should start working on all that once we get everything connected. That is not connected. Um, right. So that should be all connected. And then, so there's our science turning over. I can, because these things, well, technically they're gonna be, if this thing's running, should be running full bore. These guys should be running out pretty much as fast as they can. So I don't really want to start doing that too much. I don't know why are you low on energy? What are we doing here? We are low on energy. We are massively low on energy. All right. So where am I going to put you? Ah, you are in the way. Uh, see if I can get you there, then you there like that. So now we just got to turn you the right way. We'll do that like that. Now, I don't know if this is going to be, we don't need you there. You pick up that. Yeah. So basically, we're over right now. I need to go build some of these guys. So what's happening is as we get lightning strikes, we're hitting our power. But we're getting to a point now where we need more power than the lightning can provide. Let's do that. Do that. And the boilers probably aren't the best option here, but it's the ones I'm going with. So we'll do that. All right. So that should get all that stuff built up there at some point. I need to get this guy done like this, right? Go ahead, build you there too. Why not? Don't need that there. Don't need that there. You guys can go like this. We'll go ahead and just leave you at 4 for now. And we'll do the same thing up here, right? So we'll just do that. So that stuff will all eventually get built, and that should allow us to do that. But that should, yeah, so we have like 40. The supply ship Fulgora, you are here right now. I'm gonna have you allow you to unload at novice, right? Um, oh, I need to get M E science rocket silo rocket silo again. Do that. That'll be fine. Of course, it's fine. All right. I think they're off a little bit, but it'll be all right. I don't think my rocket silo is actually built yet. Do you there? We'll do you there like that. We'll do these guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna move this whole thing up. Control X. This whole thing. It's gonna bother me. There. That's better. So we'll get these guys built. Let me go check on my rocket silos, see why they're not being built. There it is, rocket silo. What are you missing, my friend? Motors. So the motor, and we knew that was going to be a problem. Um, and we may be getting to the point of causing bot problems. Where are you? Yeah, so I have 280 logistics robots, and every single one of them's in use. So, yeah, there's the problem. All right, let's go up here. I got a bunch of stuff that's not built. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are just they'll and the us being low on power right now is not helping at all. And this guy not having water is not helping either. All right, let's get some water in here. Put that there. Put that there. There you go. So now they have water, so those guys should be able to kick on. I've got to figure this out. This is good. Oh, you're mad because you don't have power. Oh, you're not actually connected. That's why. There. Now you get power. All right. So hopefully that will eventually get figured out. And it's this obviously is a renewable source. Like the only thing that we have is the water that we have to have. But we could park a if we start getting low on water or on ice. We only have 800. Not optimal. Not optimal at all. So I need to get this guy done. So I'm gonna have these guys done long. Oh, that's 80, 84. So this is so normally I send 1,000 of them back. Speaking of which, let's go back to novice. And this guy is not set up. Do you like that? Do you like this? I'm going to request. Um, the problem is I don't. Let me change this. I'm gonna get rid of this here. We're gonna change it to this, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to Gleba, and Gleba. I'm gonna have Gleba request spoilage back. So I'll have Gleba request the spoilage back because I have things I could do with the spoilage here. I don't have things to do with like the spoilage on if it's already on novice will be fine. And then you know what? Let's go to our Volcanus transport. And then no, not Volcanus. Supply ship Fulgora. We want to look at you. I'm gonna add. No, I want to add this guy here. I would request that. So I want to request it from novice, right? Because that's where I want to bring it from. And then that away. But I want more of it. I want like do like well. Yeah, we'll just tell it to bring like 2,000 of it from there if it has it. Because that way, if it has the spoilage on novice, then it won't pick it up from here, and it'll just land and be like, "Oh, okay, I'm good." It'll take off, and it'll just keep getting nutrients. This thing's gonna get full of spoilage probably sooner rather than later, because I don't need that much of it. Actually, no, because if it lands there and it's full of spoilage, it won't trigger uh the fertilizer stuff. So that will be okay. I just need to get enough. Yeah, it's not picking up runs for me. I can do like this and just go like this. And go grab all that stuff. There you go. Because I think I can set up another one. Let's go. Yeah, like I could go here and tell it to be like, oh, check. Like I would have to add each run. Let me get that before I break that thing. But I could tell it to be like, hey, pick up all the runs too, and then that would be fine. Okay, dude, how many more engines do you need down here? You need 200. All right, it's gonna be a minute. All right, I'll be back here shortly. Right. So, um, I'm slightly over time. I looked down for an hour and a half. I'm sorry. Uh, I just you get into Factorio, you get lost. So I do have one rocket silo being built. We're gonna go ahead and tell him to do automatic, which should allow that to start picking up these guys. Should have eat should have over enough to load the guy up there. Hopefully. Oh, the transport 3 is here. So let's go ahead and fill that one. Fill that one. We're gonna tell this one what condition. We're gonna say request satisfied, right? And then oh no, let's see. All request satisfied is fine. All request satisfied, right? At Fulgora, we're going to basically tell it that we want to have request satisfied, and then that one we're going to choose this guy, right? So, and then once it gets loaded, it should head back, and then allow us to kind of run around in circles there. So that should allow him to come to Fulgora. That will pick up our science that we have built. We've got our other rocket kind of coming up now, and then once we have all this stuff going, we will definitely be better. Now, the next trick, and probably once we get this stuff going, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna get my lightning collector. I need to get that done. I want to get the quality modules to tier 3, and then we were gonna start building our mech armor, and we're gonna start working on trying to get upgraded mech armors and stuff like that. And then trying to get start building stronger pieces. I'm gonna do a lot of uh re-rolling on items on Fulgora here. Or not Fulgora. Yeah, Fulgora. So we're gonna do that. We'll have this guy here. He should be running around, picking up and dropping off things. It's just getting to the point here. He's waiting to see what he needs to be dropped off before he goes and makes another run to go pick up things. Um, so that thing is going. That is loading there. And then should be good right about launch. And then so hopefully that will keep us enough of those going. That will get back to there. That will get the lightning collectors. The lightning collector should be the first trip back. It may take us a while to get caught up. But once we get that thing caught up, we will have uh, the lightning collectors going for us, and then start working through, the Ruby Part Mark II, Tesla weapons. I want to get Tesla weapons because I'm gonna go talk to those worms and start expanding over there and doing things like that. But as always, if y'all enjoy this content and the gameplay, I do appreciate it. Uh, Make sure you leave a like on the video. If you have a question, a comment, or concern, you can leave that down below. And then I will try to get back to shorter videos. I apologize. You guys be safe. Talk to y'all soon.